settings, the bit more toasters make perfect toast, whether you like it dark, light, or somewhere in between. Move the browning control slide and match the LED indicator to your desired setting. Different breads require different browning settings. Raisin and white bread have higher sugar content, so they require less browning, and denser bread like rye need more time. The bit more toasters have preset functions. The frozen function adds the extra time required to defrost, then toast frozen bread. The bagel function activates more heat in the middle heating elements to perfectly toast the insides of your cut bagel without burning the outside. The a bit more feature is where these toasters got their name, because sometimes we like to toast our bread just a bit more. Press the button before, during, or after the toasting cycle to add more time. And if you want to check your progress without having to fully cancel the cycle, the lift and look lever lets you raise and lower the carriage mid-process. The ready alarm can be set to high or low volume or muted altogether. Use the removable crumb tray beneath to clean your toaster instead of having to shake the toaster upside down. The Bit More Toasters, brought to you by the food thinkers at Breville.
Change the way you cook. The Black & Decker Extra Wide Convection Oven just might replace your full-size oven. The extended interior fits most 13 by 9-inch pans, a 12-inch frozen pizza, or 8 slices of bread. Plus, convection technology circulates air throughout the oven for fast and even cooking for whatever you're making. Bake, broil, toast, and keep warm functions give great results for a variety of tasks. And the included bake pan and broil rack make the process even easier. A pair of precision timers serve as your trusty cooking partners. The 60-minute timer with stay-on functionality is great for extended cooking tasks. And the dedicated toast timer crisps bread to perfection. Plus, keep the oven tidy with a removable crumb tray that allows you to discard food crumbs before they burn in the bottom of the oven. The Black & Decker Extra Wide Convection Oven. Spacious baking right on the countertop.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers. These are the Cuisinart Compact Toasters. We have two models here. We have our 2-slice model and our 1st-slice model. So each model works very similarly, but it has 7 shade controls here. You just choose it by turning the dial. Today we're going to put it on 4.5. And it has a bagel function, a defrost function, reheat, and also cancel. The lever here activates the toaster. You can also push it up, and when you push it up, it allows your toast to rise up, and it's easier to get at once it's done. It has a cord wrap in the back, and also a little removable crumb tray that you take out from the back, and you should make sure that's clean. So just dump it out when you're done. So today we're going to do 2 slices of bread in our compact toaster. And the slots are 1.5 inches thick. So you just press it down, and I like to use the bagel setting because it actually cooks a little bit longer. And you should use the bagel function because bagels take longer to cook because they're much more dense and thick. And also, if you want to defrost something, you use the defrost feature. Reheat is great if, say, you're cooking eggs and you didn't plan your time too great and your toast is done before your eggs are. What you can do is just use reheat and it'll warm your toast up without toasting it more. And also we have our cancel function. All you do is press the cancel button and it pops up. So we're going to put it back down. So this is our 4-slice model. And the great thing about the 4-slice model is it's actually 2 independent toasters in one. So for instance, they have each of their own shade control knobs, they have all their own functions, they also have each of their own levers. And the great thing about it is that on this side you can toast, say, English muffins. On the other side, say you want to toast a really thin piece of bread or even a waffle, you can get them to the perfect doneness that you like for each person. So there you have it, the Cuisinart Compact Toasters. Hi, I'm Mary Rogers. These are our metal classic 2 and 4 slice toasters. They're brushed stainless steel on the outside and have black accents. They look great in almost any style kitchen that you have. There's lots of great features. First we have the bagel feature, because when you're going to toast a bagel, you're going to toast it at a much longer period of time than you would do any other type of bread. So make sure you use that. Then we have our defrost function, which is meant to be used for anything that was previously frozen. And then we have our reheat function. Reheat is really great, especially if you forgot that your toast is done and you're doing something else. Use the reheat function, and what happens is it warms your bread, but it doesn't actually retoast it. And then the next one is the cancel function. So you can cancel at any point during the toasting cycle. The other thing is, there's a removable crumb tray in the back, which you should always remember to check every once in a while, because you can get some nice sized crumbs in there, and this should be emptied. Has a 1.5 inch wide slot and also has a really nice convenient cord wrap. So today all we're going to do is stick our nice thick slices of bread in here. I'm going to put it on 4. We're going to press it down and we're going to make toast. And then with that, I'm going to show you our 4-slice model up a little closer. So the nice thing about this is actually 2 totally independent toasters. So if one person in the family wants to have an English muffin and the other person wants to have a frozen waffle, it's a great way to cook at any different temperature or doneness that you prefer, because they each have independent features and functions. And they also have independent crumb trays in the back also. So there you have it, the Cuisinart Metal Classic 2 and 4 slice toasters. These are the Cuisinart 2 and 4 slice stainless hybrid toasters. They have a really nice modern look, black accent panels on the outside and stainless construction here on the inside. Like I mentioned, this is the 4 slice and this is the 2 slice. So the major difference between the two is the 4 slice model actually is 2 independent toasters in one. So you have two slots over here and 2 slots over here. And each of these areas have their own control systems. So that enables you to toast like a bagel over here and really thin toast over here. And you can do it exactly the same time at different settings. So let's look at the control panel. This is your carriage. You press this down to engage the toaster. And when you hit the cancel button, it pops up and that cancels the toasting function. So if suddenly you decide your eggs aren't going to be done at the right time and you don't want the toast to be cold, you can cancel it and then restart it later. So let's look at some of the features. I'm going to mention that it's 1.5 inch slot, so it's nice and generous. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this down, and I'm actually going to do this just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to press the bagel and the defrost feature, even though there's not a bagel in here. And because I want to mention to you that you're able to take, let's say, a frozen bagel, which is obviously denser and thicker than toast, and you can actually take it right out of the freezer and put it in the toaster. And what's going to happen is it'll first defrost the bagel and then it'll toast it. So you don't have to do it in 2 separate steps. I'm going to cancel this so you can see, and I just want to show you, this is what's called the high lift for the carriage. And that enables you to get the toast really high up so that you keep your fingers out of the slots. So that's really nice. The other thing I want to mention, this is your shade control dial. And right here, there's a little arrow. And that arrow is the shade that you're on. So right now I'm on 1, and as you turn it, you can go all the way up to 6, and you can pick your preference. So the other thing I wanted to mention is there's a reheat function here. And I like that because sometimes on Sunday when I'm cooking breakfast for my husband, and like I said, I put the toast in and it's done, but the eggs aren't done yet, you can actually use the reheat function. It's really nice because it won't re-toast your toast, it'll just warm it up for you. So I really like that feature in these toasters. The last thing I want to mention is in the back. I'm just going to pull this out so you can see it. There's a little crumb tray. This unit has 2 crumb trays and this unit has 1. This is important to keep clean because as you use your toaster, you'll get lots of little crumbs in there. And it's important to every once in a while, take this out, dump the crumbs, wash it, dry it, and put it back in your toaster. So there you have it, the Cuisinart stainless hybrid toasters.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. If you found the video helpful, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.